What's up, Homestead homies? It's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
And we're back.
We are back. We're back.
Man, it was a whirlwind week last week. We had been working on the root cellar, and then we were getting ready for the Homesteading Life Conference, which was awesome.
It was totally really cool. I just love seeing everywhere. It was just sort of like when you walked in the room, it was really like electric.
And it was like family, like everyone kind of knows us, and we kind of know some people from comments, and then everybody got mingling. But we're going to start off, and first we're going to tell you guys that it was at the Star Theater in downtown Hannibal, Missouri, and the line was at the front door, went all the way down and around the corner. So we got everybody into the conference in an orderly fashion. There was over 300 attendees at our first annual Homesteading Life Conference, which was really cool. What's up, Homestead homies?
You don't have someone who's sitting there with a face full of smoke wishing that they had stayed home.
They're like, oh, the wind's blowing them out.
Right, right.
Yeah.
We had a lot of nice vendors, a lot of super fantastic speakers.
Yes, and lots of fun children were there. We had a lot of cool things with the face painting, and I did activities with the kids. It was really a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I think everyone really had a good time. We did make it a point to ask people about what they would change about the conference if they could, and we really only got a few tiny complaints. So we're going to work on those for next year. The tickets for the 2019 Homesteading Life Conference are already on sale, and actually people are already purchasing them. We told everyone at the conference if you buy tickets before December 30th this year that you're going to get the same price the tickets were this year, but the price will go up come January.
Very cozy, very quaint, just the way everything was set up. It was just very relaxing, and people met so many cool friends. People met people that just like lived down the street. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, people came from all over, California, Oklahoma, Idaho, just all over the place. East Coast, Michigan, Minnesota, Illinois, Texas. I mean, there were people from all over the place. And we want to first say for sure, thank you to everyone who got tickets and made the trek to come and see us at the Homesteading Life Conference. Even Mike from Big Pond Farm came all the way, 16-hour drive with his whole family stuffed in their car to hang out with us, and he did a great job with his presentation. Life in Farmland was there, Eric, And if you go check out some of these channels, you'll also see some of the videos that they put together about the conference, and it'll kind of give you maybe a little bit more idea of how everything went down. And then on Sunday night, we did the Mark Twain, we did the Riverboat Cruise, which
Oh,
was
it was
really
so much
cool.
fun. It was so cool. And then we got to see when everyone was eating and hanging out, and they even had music playing. You could get up and dance if you wanted. They had this gigantic barge. It was huge.
Yeah.
Huge, huge, huge. It was pretty cool to watch. And we just went right by it. It was a beautiful night. It was really neat.
Yeah, it was like a 2-hour cruise up and down the river. It included dinner. All the Homestead homies, we took over the whole top part of the boat. The only sad part about that was we had more people that wanted to go on the boat than we could let on the boat because I was scared to rent the whole boat.
They were like, no one's going to want to do it. But
I don't know,
yeah,
man. I was just scared, to be honest with you. So next year we have the whole boat to ourselves. So if you guys want to get tickets to actually ride on the riverboat, it's on Sunday night. We leave the dock at 6:30. It's like a dinner cruise, and the sun sets, and it's just really a good time, and everyone really enjoyed it.
Yes, it was definitely worth it.
Working on some new fantastic speakers for you guys, but I know that Dr. Flower Toomey will be back, and so will Dr. Leo. He talks about raising bees naturally. They were a huge hit. Mike from Big Pond Farm, he's going to come back, and we're working on a few other speakers. We had a great assembly of Stacy taught fermenting and kombucha. Terry, elderberry guy, he did the elderberry stuff outside.
From River Hills Harvest.
Yeah, from River Hills Harvest.
And then you're doing something that's, made with your own hands, your own harvesting, and you can do, so something were to happen with the world, you can't get to the pharmacy to get your supplement, you know that if you're growing lavender, you can go out there and get a lot of your vitamins. It's an antidepressant and it's anti-anxiety and it's...
In your homesteading pursuits, the challenges will come. Challenges came for us.
Turns out we have just a few more genes than an earthworm. Earthworm has 18,000, we have about 20,000. We know that there are over 100,000 functions that are going on in our bodies. When you change that spatial relationship with genetic engineering, either by inserting new genetic material or by deleting, we call it editing.
As you garden, you'll probably figure out what works for you and in your situation, in your dirt, and what you want to grow. But for me, it's worked really well to use kind of a wide bed. I would like it to eventually be a raised bed that was up higher, kind of like Doug and Stacy have got some awesome, like waist-high ones, so you don't have to bend over.
I biked through Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, and Australia. That was definitely one of the biggest growth experiences of my life. And another really big growth experience was building my own tiny house in Tucson. So I had no prior construction experience aside from working as an electrician, where I don't learn how to do framing or anything like that. But that was a huge experience, and I had an insane amount of feeling overwhelmed. And I'm sure if you're like just wanting to do homesteading or living off grid, is that there might be that feeling of overwhelmment, and it's totally normal.
Good for most plants that you're going to establish that are perennials that you can put out. We had one town for each.
From the owners to the point that their children were taking care of the bees while adults were building their log cabins or flying.
We also want to thank all of our sponsors for the event, Layman's and Log Ox, Baker Creek Seed Company had an amazing display there. They gave away 5 packets of seeds to every person who came. It was just fantastic. It was just fantastic. You know, Real Salt, Redmond Salt, they donated a lot of stuff for you guys. And so we wanted to give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors that helped us out with the conference. It was really a good time. We had some nice raffle stuff. Mason Tops sent us some stuff. I know I'm forgetting a couple, but there was everyone who participated in the conference to help make it what it was. Stacy and myself, we really do appreciate it. And Stark Brothers, a 5-generation old company locally here, they were sponsors. Fire Chief, which is a locally made wood furnace to heat your home. They were there. They were sponsors for the conference. And they're actually going to be doing some stuff. I think we're going to go there for a field trip Friday, so stay tuned for that.
Totally
really neat
cool.
products.
I mean, some of the raffle things that we had were just so much fun. And I was like, oh my gosh, I like that and that and that and that and that. So they're pretty neat. And the people who want it, it's just pretty neat. Like some of the people who really wanted that,
Actually got it.
They want it. So it was
like
pretty neat.
our buddy Gabe over at My Homesteading Journey, Gabe's Homesteading Journey, he actually wanted to win. They wanted to get a cold frame when we first came out with them, and then we raffled them off, and they actually won one. So it was just fantastic. I love it when that kind of stuff comes together. It's very serendipitous.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. So it was just a lot of fun, and people had fun together, and then I really liked having it in Hannibal because it's just such a quaint little town, and just it all was really nice.
It was fantastic, and a lot of the homeschool moms, and even the ones that didn't homeschool, they got the book, you know, like Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn. They read it the week before the conference. Then when they got there, they did the cave, they did the museum, they did the house. You know, there's a lighthouse there, so they were able to tie that all in on their adventure. So,
and we even had Tom Sawyer and Becky Thatcher came, and they did a little thing for us.
Yes, they did. They did a little skit for us, and
cute.
they took pictures with everybody. So next year we'll have Tom and Becky again, and we'll also have Mark Twain.
Tomorrow. No, now, please, Becky, I'll whisper it ever so easy. I love you. Now you whisper it to me just the same.
You turn your face away so you can't see. And then I will. But you mustn't ever tell anybody, will you, Tom? Now you won't, will you?
No, indeed I won't. Now, Becky.
I love you.
Now it's all over, Becky. All over but the kiss. And don't you be scared of that. It ain't anything at all. Now it's all over, Becky. And always after this, you are never to love anybody but me, and you are never to marry anybody but me. Never, ever, and forever.
So if you guys didn't make it to this year's 2019 or 2018 Homesteading Life Conference, make your plans now. You guys have plenty of time.
Great vacation.
To get your stuff in order so you can come down and see us and hang out and listen to all these great speakers and help build your own tiny micro community. You know, you come and meet these people face to face and you get their emails and you swap phone numbers, and then that way you guys can help hold each other accountable, and then you can also bounce ideas off one another. So if you were at the conference this year, remember what I said at the conference. Don't just make these connections and then go home and wait till 2019 to see them at the next conference. Stay in touch with all the people that you met this year at the conference, and make that effort to keep connected with those folks and become good friends. And you know, maybe years from now you'll share these stories on how you guys met at the Homesteading Life Conference.
That's right. It's a wonderful, it was wonderful.
It was fantastic. And so we just hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's just a quick glimpse about what was going on there. And so we're back to our regularly scheduled program after this. We're going to get back. I got some things to do on the root cellar I'm going to share with you guys. And then we're just going to do more of our homesteading life here on the homestead. And hopefully you guys are having a great day. We missed you just as much. We were getting a lot of emails like, are you guys okay? But we were just so like tore down, man. It was like so much like when I came back from the Homesteading Life Conference, I woke up the next morning at 6 o'clock in the morning and started doing the weatherproofing on the root cellar.
Yeah, because it was raining. It was going to rain, so they were
Yeah.
hurrying up having
So
to
we
get it
got
done.
right out there and started doing that. So stay tuned for that video. And then all the animals are doing really good. We're going to share that with you. I was able to salvage a lot of the garden. We're going to share that with you guys. Just a lot of great more videos coming up that you expect here at Off Grid with Doug and Stacy.
Yeah, I have lots of different things we need to get going on here.
That's right. That's right. So, as always, thanks for watching our videos. You can also follow us on
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
and we'll see you guys, maybe not tomorrow, but the next day.
We'll see ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a Homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.